Hi. Happy Friday and welcome to a special podcast of interest edition for this Friday, August the 6th. Last week I was on vacation, which meant I had quite a bit of time driving around, and I listened to 3 podcasts that I thought were exceptional and really stood out to me. Conveniently, they're 20, 40, and 60 minutes apiece, so depending on how long your commute is, I highly recommend listening in. The first one at 60 minutes was a TB12 Tom Brady podcast with Tim Grover. Tim was the trainer to Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, as well as a number of other super high performance athletes. He talks about how being a winner is quite a bit different than being a competitor, and how to foster a winning mindset as well as creating a culture of accountability. The second podcast at 20 minutes was with former CIO of Sustainable Investing, Tarek Fancy. Tarek was at BlackRock for a couple of years working on how to integrate ESG and sustainable approaches into their $9 trillion of assets under management. His findings were mixed results at best, and he has some very interesting takes since he published his op-ed initially back in March. He talks about how ESG investing might actually be moving us backwards in the fight against climate change. If you've been investing in ESG mandates in client accounts, I highly recommend giving this one a listen. Finally, at 40 minutes, former Prime Minister Stephen Harper offers a rare and I would say quite candid interview about the current geopolitical state of the world, as well as his views on where we're at and what sorts of things he would like to see changed in the future. In this podcast, he's interviewed by one of the founders of Palantir, Joe Lonsdale, who does a great job of having some good back and forth with the former Prime Minister. We've also included this week 2 pieces on how investing, when done properly, is the anti-casino. By that I mean when you go to a casino, the house always wins because of the negative expected returns on the games at the casino, whereas when you're investing, there's actually positive expected returns, meaning that over a period of time, you're likely to be much better off than you were when you first started playing. And then finally, last but not least, we've got our ever-popular ETF monthly flow reports. This one in July highlights what's been happening in the Canadian and US ETF landscapes, as well as where investors have been allocating money. All of this information is below, and as always, if you've had any great reads or listens over the past 2 weeks that you felt are worth sharing, please get in touch, as I'm always looking to add to my reading list. Finally, I want to wish you all a great weekend and stay safe. Bye now.